Hi, it's Terry Rose here from terryrose.com. I want to talk to you a minute about how you can become a manifesting master. There's such a misconception with the law of attraction and how you can actually really change your circumstances. It's kind of airy-fairy the way a lot of people talk about it, and a lot of times it's, oh, look what I manifested. But you have to realize that there is real science behind this. Nobody understands exactly how it works, but when you put these pieces together, and especially this part, you can see the image on my screen where it has been absolutely proven, because they can hook people up with technology and they can see that your thoughts, your brain waves actually show up in the brain of the person that you're concentrating on. That means energy is leaving your body and it's impacting someone else. It shows that we live in a field of energy, and it shows the power of the energies that you create. And what do you do that with? You do that with your thinking and with your perceptions of life. When you get ideas or whatever you focus on, it doesn't matter what it is, the focus of your mind causes a whole process to happen within your body, within your brain, within your nervous system, and it creates energy that goes out and into this electromagnetic field that your brain and your heart creates that surrounds you, and that is interacting with this field of energy, the quantum field that we live in. So the thing that is really kind of amazing that most people don't think about is that they want to manifest things and they claim to manifest things, but if you are really impacting things, it's going to work the same for the negative and the positive. So if you are trying to manifest the positive, you have to realize that everything that you're thinking about is creating energy and it's having an impact. And the majority of things that we think about have to do with negativity. That's just the way our brain works. It's our upbringing. It's a lot of things. And there are two pieces that work together. It is your brain, but more than anything, it is your heart. It is what is going on in your head that is really energized by the emotions and what you're really feeling in your heart. So all of this is really an amazing process, and it's exciting because when you realize this, you can change things. But the thing that you have to understand and realize is the fact that it's not just the positive. You have to realize that when things aren't happening the way that you want them to happen, it is because you have belief systems that are focused. They're reflecting back on those belief systems. So the next part of that is, and a big part of that, is money. People want to manifest money all the time. But what are your real beliefs about money? I realize that I have to develop my ability on both ends. I have to look at the things, the real beliefs, because I don't want my manifesting abilities to get stronger to the point where if I have a lot of negative things and painful things from my childhood and my thoughts drift to things that I'm afraid of happening in the future, that is energy I'm creating. So if I'm mastering my skills of manifesting, then I'm going to be manifesting those things too. So you really want to monitor that, and you want to be working at clearing those things away that keep you from having the success that you want, because you can't focus on a pile of money and then inside these patterns that have been created since childhood that tell you money doesn't grow on trees, or money's evil, or it goes against what's in the Bible, or whatever your upbringing, your beliefs are. Those are patterns that are in there running, and those are the things that keep you from being able to manifest. So even if you do focus so much with your attention on money, then you're still bringing that energy with the money that is going to cause problems from it, or you're going to lose it, or something else is going to happen until you actually create the energy of success. I'm the first one that I will admit I have a lot of things still from my childhood, but I have learned how to go after those things and to find those and to change those. That's why I'm creating these white light method tips, and why I'm trying to help people understand these things so that we can all change our lives. So, these are a couple of examples. I was able to heal my finger within days when I severed my fingertip off, because I was able to stay in a place where I created the energy of healing. The car picture on the right, no, I had something I really had to work with. That took me 2.5 years to earn that luxury car bonus with the company that I was working with. 2.5 years of doing everything right in the physical way, putting all the effort into it. But there was a belief that was in there. And when I found that, it happened so fast. But it actually took me 2 years, 2.5 years. And that picture is probably from about 2000, probably about 10 years ago, I guess. The picture on the left is from just about 5 years ago now. That was with my finger. That was right before Christmas, 2010. So just about 5 years ago from right now. I had learned so much in those 5 years, and I was able to work in a completely different way and literally heal that fingertip overnight. And it was a severe injury. So this is what you have to learn. This is why I talk as much. Now, I'm a coach and I work with people to help them find those underlying beliefs, because it's a process that you either have to develop those skills yourself or you have to work with somebody. But I also teach a lot of these methods. I don't hold anything back, but you have to go at your pace. You either get help and you do it quickly, or you just go at your pace and you keep adding skills and picking up tips and getting better year after year, like I have done ever since having a near-death experience many years ago. I have improved my skills every single year to the point where I can heal myself very quickly and I can manifest things, but I also manifest some negative at times because I do have things in there that still need to be worked on. So when that happens, I look for that. I find the subconscious beliefs, I find the patterns, the programs, and I dissipate them. I use the processes that I teach others. So please go to my website, Google my name, Terry Rose, or go to my website, terryrose.com, get the free information, sign up. I have free webinars. I have a lot of information to help you. So I hope that you will visit and take advantage of the free things that I'm offering. And if you are at the point where you're looking for some help, I have free consultation forms where you can fill that out and we can see if the coaching that I do is something that can help you. But otherwise, please take advantage of the free information, because we need to change ourselves from within to change our little world that we live in, and that affects the big world that we all share together and the whole universe that we're tied into energetically. So please visit terryrose.com.